Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining in. A very warm welcome to all of you to the orientation session of the World Teen Parliament. Thank you so much, all the teachers, parents, schools, everyone who has joined this call this Sunday morning. Thank you so much. If you have any queries related to the World Teen Parliament, you can post them in the YouTube comments and we'll try to answer them. Most importantly, during the complete interaction, you can post your queries, your suggestions, anything that you want to say in your comment section, and our team will keep responding to you. So thank you so much for joining in this Sunday morning. We'll be starting the official orientation session in a couple of minutes. Thank you so much for your patience. Please stay on the live session. Most importantly, if you're here, subscribe to the Blub World's YouTube channel to get all the updates and whatever new is going on in the World Teen Parliament. We'll be starting in a couple of minutes. Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much once again for joining in. A very warm welcome to all of you to the orientation session of the World Teen Parliament. Before we start this orientation session, there's a small question for all of you. So what do you think a parliament of teenagers should be doing? So I want you to answer this question in the comment section, that if we establish a parliament of teenagers, what should that parliament be doing? अगर हम एक किशोरों की संसद बनाते हैं तो उस किशोर संसद को क्या करना चाहिए? What should a teen parliament be doing? Please put in your responses in the comment section, and one of the best answers that we get, we'll be quoting in the video, and we'll also be naming the person who has given that comment. So request you to answer the question, what should a parliament of teenagers be doing? Thank you so much for joining in. We are starting with the orientation session of the World Teen Parliament. Please keep answering the question that we've asked. Now, let's delve into the concept of the World Teen Parliament, or the introduction of the Teen Parliament. So I have a question for all the students, all the teenagers, and all the parents who have just joined the call. Do you all want to be successful in life? If yes, answer in the comment section with a yes, that do you want to be successful in life? If you want to be successful in life, try to figure out and try to look at all the successful people that you see around you. Anybody within your family, anybody within your friends, anybody that you see can or is successful in life, or whom you consider successful. Most importantly, if you try looking at all these people, you'll find one thing in common, that all these people are problem solvers, are people who are trying to solve problems of many, many more people. So understand that to be successful, you need to be somebody who can solve problems, or rather get into the attitude of problem solving. And that's what the World Teen Parliament wants you to do, wants you to learn. Because the earlier you learn problem solving, the more successful you will be in your life. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining in. A very warm welcome to the orientation session of the World Teen Parliament. So let's see how many of you can really solve amazing lot of problems across the globe and become a part of the world's first exclusive teen parliament. So the World Teen Parliament has a simple motto: of the teens, by the teens, for the world. It'll be an institution that will be of the teens. It'll be an institution that will be run by teenagers, and it'll be an institution that will be there for the problems and solutions that could help the world to make it a much better place to live in. We are very thankful to our valued partners for the World Teen Parliament. UNESCO's New Delhi Office, and the UNESCO's Mahatma Gandhi Institute for Education and Peace, and the Kindness Matters initiative for helping the World Teen Parliament reach out to every single teenager across the globe. What are we trying to do with the World Teen Parliament? We are trying to search for 100 teenagers who can become the members of parliament for the world's first exclusive teen parliament. For this, we will be going out or reaching out to around 100,000 plus teenagers and around 300,000 plus families across the world. What is the World Teen Parliament, or what's the concept or the idea behind the World Teen Parliament? So the World Teen Parliament is a parliament of solutions. It's not a parliament of discussion or opinions. It's a parliament of solutions. So it's a body of teenagers from all across the world who are giving innovative solutions to their local and global problems. Most importantly, if your solution or if your idea is really good, is really practical, is really useful, then the World Teen Parliament will be funding your idea to make it a reality. So the World Teen Parliament is very different from all the other parliaments that you see around you. It is a parliament of solutions. And you have to come here and give solutions to problems that you can solve, and we will help you make that solution probable and reachable to every single human being. To participate, what do you have to do? So what's the exact process of participation? To participate, you have to answer this question, that how will I improve the world, in a 59-second video. When you answer this question, remember you have to answer it either in English or in Hindi. We will only be accepting responses in these two languages. So remember to answer the question that how will I improve the world, I being the most important element, because you must give a solution that you can start, you can initiate, or you can influence. So what are the steps to participate? So the steps to participate I'll be listing out. Before that, remember the World Teen Parliament is an absolutely free activity. Nobody has to pay anything to participate in the World Teen Parliament. Now let's go on to the steps. So the first step is you have to go on blubworld.com website, go on to the World Teen Parliament page and click on this Register Now button. Once you click on this button, a Google form will open up like this. You have to fill this form with your details, and finally, the answer to this question, that how will I improve the world, here you have to put it in text. Then once you have completed the form, the second step is to post your 59-second video answer in the World Teen Parliament Facebook group or the Instagram page or your Instagram profile, while tagging Blub World and using two hashtags, hashtag World Teen Parliament 2021 and hashtag WTP 2021 video entry. Wherever you are, you can post the video either on Facebook or on Instagram. The step 3 is to share your video with the maximum people possible so that you get a lot of online support. On the basis of the support that you get and the quality of your idea or the practicality in your idea, you will be invited to participate in a live zonal parliament. During the live zonal parliament, you'll again share your idea and you will have to get live votes during the zonal parliament. And on the basis of those, you will get selected to become a member of parliament of the World Teen Parliament. How to post the video answer, because normally this question is asked to us a lot. So once you have registered for the World Teen Parliament through that Register Now button, if you're posting a video on Facebook, you have to go on the World Teen Parliament Facebook group. To go onto that Facebook group, you can click this button and you'll directly go to the World Teen Parliament Facebook group. And you can post your video here. You can also look at what other teens are posting and what all is happening on the World Teen Parliament group. So you can go and see what all is happening in the World Teen Parliament group and the kind of videos that students are posting. If you're posting on Instagram, you have to go on the, you have to go on your profile, post the video and tag Blub World in your video. And most importantly, use the two hashtags, hashtag World Teen Parliament 2021 and hashtag WTP 2021 video entry. Now, what are the benefits for all the participants? Why should you participate? What will a participant get? So all the participants will get these 6 benefits. The first is a certificate of participation. Second, you will get to attend free workshops on life skills, leadership, global governance, policy making from faculty from all across the world. The third thing, you'll be getting an opportunity to get your ideas funded. If you really think that your solution or your idea has the power to help the world or improve the World Teen Parliament will fund your idea. It'll be a chance for you to meet and interact with global leaders. It'll be a chance to inspire children across the world with your ideas and your solutions. It is an opportunity to interact with teenagers across the world in the World Teen Parliament community. Who will get selected, or what's the selection criteria? So the selection in the Teen Parliament depends on two things. The first is the practicality of your idea that you're giving or the solution that you're giving. That will be judged by a jury. And the second one is that how much support are you able to gather for your ideas. So it's a balance of practicality and popularity. Give a practical solution and let people support you, and on the basis of that you will get selected to the World Teen Parliament. Once you become a member of parliament, once you become an MP, what will you be doing? So you will be doing four things once you become a member of parliament. First, you'll be talking to global leaders to suggest solutions to them. Second, you'll be inspiring teenagers across the world with your speeches, with your talks. Third, you'll be implementing the idea that you gave in the World Teen Parliament like a school project. So you'll create a team of your friends within your school, and the idea that you gave in the parliament, you'll try to execute that. The fourth thing that you'll be doing, you will then take control and plan and host the next World Teen Parliament, and we'll become your secretariat and we'll help you in doing that. Most importantly, since you're students, what will you be learning? Because your focus right now should be to learn as much as possible. So in the complete process of the World Teen Parliament, you will be learning empathy, critical thinking, creativity, communication, collaboration, and leadership. This is the typical process that you'll be following, because to identify the problem, you have to be empathetic towards it. Then you have to think critically to give it a solution. To refine your solution, you'll need a lot of creativity. And once you have defined it, you have to communicate it to people, collaborate to make a team. And if you're a real leader, you'll be able to make that idea into a reality. You will also get to attend a lot of workshops on all these topics in the complete participation of the World Teen Parliament. And these are all workshops are absolutely free for everyone to participate. So what are the participation rules? So remember, if you want to participate in the World Teen Parliament, you must be above 13 years of age and below 19 years of age on 15th of September 2021. And most importantly, this activity is only open for school children. It's not open for college and university students. What is the tenure of the World Teen Parliament? The tenure of the World Teen Parliament is 1 year. Every year, a new Teen Parliament will come into existence. A lot of people think that this would affect your studies. No, the World Teen Parliament would not affect your studies, because once you become an MP, you only have to devote 21 days in the whole year to the Teen Parliament, not more than that. And these 21 days are also spanned over the one complete year. So they are not in one single shot. So your studies do not get affected. Now, these are the rules and regulations. Remember, every teenager should participate in the activity under strict parental guidance and strict parental control. Remember, try to gather help from your parents, your friends, your teachers, your school, so that you can really solve amazing problems. And finally, they help you in reaching to the World Teen Parliament. Important dates. So the registrations for the World Teen Parliament have already opened. They've started from 15th of April. And the workshops on future skills are going on right now. So if you register quickly, you'll be able to attend those workshops. The last date to upload your video is 15th of July. Upload it earliest. The earlier you upload, the more support and likes you will get. And we are hopeful that we'll establish the Teen Parliament on 15th of September 2021. So see you all at the World Teen Parliament. Whatever you saw till now is all the content that's available on blubworld.com/World Teen Parliament. Visit blubworld.com and you'll get all the details that I told you. Remember, the complete process goes through the Blub World website. We have an amazing advisory board from different parts of the world to make the World Teen Parliament a truly global activity. We thank all our advisors, Mr. Abel Kane, from UNESCO, Mr. Ajay Gupta from the Bachpan Schools, Mr. Anthony Nelliseri from the Bharati Foundation, Dr. Bindu Rana from the Millennium Group of Schools, Mr. Devendra Tak from Save the Children, Padmashri Gauri Ishwaran from the Shiv Nadar Schools, Mr. Juan Pablo, the head of Social and Human Sciences at UNESCO, Professor K.G. Suresh, the Vice Chancellor of Makanlal Chaturvedi National University of Journalism, Mr. Kanak Gupta, the Director of State MR Jaipuria Schools, Mr. Mahesh Srivastav, the Regional Director for the Cambridge Board of the Cambridge Assessments, Mr. Manish Jain, the co-founder of Shikshantar, Mrs. Nandita Singhal, Director of Secure Meters, Ms. Pragya Vats from Save the Children, Mr. Raghav Poddar, the Chairman of the Poddar Group of Schools, Ms. Rajita Kulkarni, Trustee of Sri Sri Ravi Shankar Vidya Mandir Schools, Mr. Ramanan Ramanathan, Mission Director of Atal Innovation Mission, Mr. Sandeep Marwa, founder of AFT University, Dr. Sandeep Sancheti, the Vice Chancellor of Marwari University, Mr. Sanjay Roy, the founder of the Jaipur Literature Festival, Professor Ujjwal Chaudhary, the Pro VC of Adamas University, Mrs. Veena Bhavnesh Gaur, the Chairperson of Blub World, Mr. Vinesh Menon, the CEO for the Vibgyor Group of Schools, and a central working committee from different parts of the world to again help increase participation. And we are inviting all the school principals, all the school leaders, school directors, trustees to become a school ambassador to the World Teen Parliament so that this opportunity can reach out to every single teenager across the world. We are supported by Common Sense Holdings South Africa, Do the Gap Spain, Go Bubble School UK, Kidzania India, Metamorphosis School of Entrepreneurship, Rishi Hood University, and Sai University. So people, thank you so much for listening. Now it's over to your questions so that we can answer them and we can help you participate in the World Teen Parliament. So I'll now try to answer all the questions one after the other. So the questions that I have got. Okay, the first question is, okay, making people aware about democracy. Yes, this could be a solution that you can put out there as a parliamentarian. And what will you do about it? Will you take awareness sessions? Will you be talking to elders? How will you be doing it? This is what you have to tell. The next question is, I don't have Instagram or Facebook account as I am forbidden to do so before completion of my school. What to do? So I have registered for WTP but didn't upload my any video. What should I do? So I think the question has come from Tanushri. So Tanushri, do not worry. And all the teenagers, do not worry. If you do not have a social media account, you don't need to create one. You can upload your video through your parents' account. You can upload your video through your teacher's account, through your school's account. Ask for help from elders. Don't do the activity alone. Ask for help from your parents, and you can use their social media account. No need to create a social media account just for participation in the teen parliament. You can participate through your parents' account, through your teacher's account. Okay, so that would not be a problem. So let me take the next question. Okay. Okay, so they're telling me that if this question is from Tanishka, that please take the videos through Google Forms as most of the children don't have Instagram or Facebook. So as I already said, no need to create a social media account just for this. Use your parents' account, use your teacher's account, or use your school's account. The best way is request your school that they can, put your video through the school's accounts on the World Teen Parliament page. Okay, so don't worry about this. Do not, no need to create a social media account just for participation. You can do this through the accounts of your parents, your teachers, or your school. Okay, the next question that I have got it, will I get a certificate? Yes, all the teenagers who participate in the World Teen Parliament will get a certificate of participation from the World Teen Parliament. So what is a parliament? So a parliament is, this is one of the questions. So the parliament is a group of people who come together to solve problems of a territory or of a geography. So this is also a body of teenagers coming together to solve problems that are there globally. Most important, remember to find a problem that's local, that you can change, you can improve, or you can make better. And then become a part of the World Teen Parliament. So this is a global platform where you can solve problems that you see around you. The next question that I have got is, okay, it's come from Subodh Mishra, that how can I contribute in our democracy for awareness? So you can contribute in the democracy by spreading awareness about good things, about what is democracy, how should people be looking at it, how should we be solving problems. So you can suggest a solution, like you say that I will be teaching people about democracy, and I'll be teaching elders, I'll be teaching friends. So define a solution where you increase awareness about democracy. The next question that I have come. Okay. So the next question is, sir, we have to post it as a feed or as a story? So you have to post it as a feed and you have to tag Blub World. Don't post it on Instagram as a story, post it as a feed. And when you post it on Facebook, post it in the World Teen Parliament group as a post. Somebody has asked, I am 12 and I am in 7th grade. Am I eligible? I'm sorry, you are not. Anybody who wants to participate must be above 13 years of age and under 19 years of age. The next question that I've got is, how we remove pollution? All people cut trees for their happy life, but what about poor people? Okay, so this is again a question that's quite related to the subject of it. So how do you think you can remove pollution, or at least how can you lower pollution? Think of solutions that you can do. Can you make teenagers aware about that? Okay, let's create a group of friends who will all stop using motorcycles, who will come back to cycles, or find a way, or give it a much more good solution that you think you can do to decrease pollution in the world. Okay, so what if, so the next question is, what if we get selected, and how many seats are there? So in the World Teen Parliament, there are only 100 seats. Only 100 teenagers from across the world will become the teen parliamentarians. So try your best to be in those 100, because once you become part of the World Teen Parliament, you will go through an amazing lot of trainings. You'll grow as a personality. You'll grow amazingly, and you will have an opportunity to get your ideas funded. The next question that we have got is, do we have to take video as well as write it in the form of text? Yes, you have to take the video and you have to write it as in the text form in the form. Okay, to whom we have to tag in the feed? So as I already said, I'll again share that portion of the screen. When you have to post your video, remember to use, if it's on Facebook, post it on the World Teen Parliament Facebook group. Use these two hashtags, World Teen Parliament 2021 and hashtag WTP 2021 video entry. And if you're doing on Instagram, use the same two hashtags and tag Blub World, BLUBWORLD. All the details that I'm telling you are available on blubworld.com/World Teen Parliament. So visit blubworld.com and you'll find all the details about the World Teen Parliament. The next question is, okay, so is this a parliament where we discuss solutions? So most importantly, this is a parliament of solutions. This is not a parliament of commenting or critical, being critical. So remember that you have to suggest a solution to any local or global problem that you think you can solve. And we will be discussing those solutions in the teen parliament to make them better, to execute them, and typically to help you get or reach out to every single person who could help you in making your solution a reality. Okay, so if you have any more questions, you can still ask. So people are asking, how do we have to fill the form? Go on blubworld.com, go on the World Teen Parliament page, scroll down, you'll see steps to participate. Where you see the steps to participate, click on this register now button. Once you click this button, a Google form will open up. Fill this form. Okay, I hope you now understand how to participate. Okay, what if two teenagers share the same idea? Yeah, so a lot of people can share the same idea, and these when these two teenagers have a similar idea, they both will post their idea, and the one who gets the maximum support and the one who has a better solution will get elected to the teen parliament. And you will also know that your idea was that you'll have a similar idea has been selected to the teen parliament, so you can connect to that parliamentarian, you can create a team, and you can both work on the same idea together to make it a reality. People are asking that, is there any fees? So there is absolutely no fees. Participation in the World Teen Parliament is absolutely free. You don't have to pay anything. Okay, what if my idea is good but does not get likes and shares? So remember, in a democracy or when you're creating a parliament, the quality or the goodness in the idea is as important as getting support for your idea. You have to get support of a lot of people to reach to a parliament. So this is what you have to learn. And most importantly, if you are doing the activity with the help of your parents, with the help of your school, with the help of your teachers, your elders will be able to help you get a lot of support. So that is what I'm saying. Don't get into the activity without talking to your parents, your teachers, your school. Talk to them, understand it from them. They'll be able to support you through the complete participation process of the World Teen Parliament. The next question that I have got is, okay, is video compulsory or the audio is enough where the election will be held? So remember, if you're posting a video entry, you have to you have to create a video where you give the solution so that people can see that who is giving the solution. But if you want, you can show a presentation also in your video and you can put your voiceover onto it. So that is not a problem. Uh, and once you come on the live session during the live parliament, there you will have to put your video on because that's a live session. I think I've answered most of the questions that were coming here. So thank you so much everyone for participating. If you still have any questions, you can keep commenting here on this video. Remember to subscribe to the Blub World's channel so that you get all the updates about the World Teen Parliament and whatever new is happening here. Subscribe to the Blub World's channel. Go and like our pages on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, on LinkedIn, wherever you are, so that you get all the recent updates about the World Teen Parliament. Thank you so much, everybody, for participation. The complete activity is virtual. Nobody has to go anywhere. It's an online activity. So try participating from your homes, from the security and safety of your homes. Thank you so much, everybody, for being a part of this orientation session of the World Teen Parliament. You can invite your friends, family, anyone who wants to participate in the World Teen Parliament to this YouTube page. Try to subscribe the page so that you get all the updates, whatever new is happening at the World Teen Parliament. Thank you so much, everyone, for participating. Thank you. Namaste.